Yeah, man, say all praises to Yahweh, Barashim Yahushai, Barashim Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there pushes truth in our sincerity and in our honesty. Me basically I'm from a James Jamaica camp, and today one of my video. You see me in Cockpit country. You see me, because you know you have a lot of things out in Jamaica now. You see me going on about this whole Cockpit country. You see me between the Prime Minister and all them reggae artists or dancehall artists out in Jamaica. You see, you have before this you have the Maroons them say. You see them are about to go to war with the government again. You see me over this whole Cockpit country. So a lot of things are taking place about this thing. You see me, but hey, we know say all this will take place right now. Go back to you see me, so-called white man. You see it, and our country, our Jamaica, have the military. Is if basically say them now do it, so-called white man say. You see, we are basically defend against the so-called white man. You see it, so what we are doing now, we are getting another article with basically bounty killer, and then afterward we get into some scriptures.
This is an article from IFM.net, right? The title is Bounty Killer and Slacker. So government invites bounty killer to tour Cockpit country. Right, so ongoing talks about the preservation of Jamaica Cockpit country by the heavyweight bounty killer have caught the attention of government officials. The Poor People Governor has been invited to a meeting at the Jamaican House on Thursday, August 18th, after which he will tour the Cockpit country with Senator Matthew Samuda. As a music, such as Music News Friday, reported Friday, bounty killer called out the Prime Minister Andrew Holness, stated that any government sell out the cockpit shall never win again in Jamaica.
So hey, they must say it's how we bounty say now. Any government sell out the Cockpit country, they're not gonna win no more election in Jamaica. Basically, and hey, as we say, we've been saying it over the years, about a years, you see me, so-called white man the one who in control. Who was the head of state for Jamaica? You see me? The Queen of England won basically Jamaica, even until this day. So they have basically fall in hard. I say no matter if a jail pin power or PNP in power, they have basically bring forth the so-called white man agenda. Same way. They don't have no choice. You see me? The only choice they have now basically step down and make somebody step up. And somebody go basically carry out the same agenda. You see, because so-called white man, you see me, the one in power right now, the one to rule. You see me, they do what them say and them destroy you. You see me, check the so-called white man record, what them basically been doing over the years. You see, give me brother, scripture. Psalms 10 and 3.
Right, this is Psalms 10 and 3.
One.
For the wicked boasted of his heart device.
Read again.
Psalms 10 and 3.
What?
For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire.
What the so-called white man boast of his heart desire. You see me? Specialist, the banking lead, which are basically head for Esau, Edom. You see, Malachi 1 and 4. You see me? Edom, thou shalt call him the border of wickedness. So this is what the scripture says, the wicked boast of his heart desire. You see, go on.
And blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth.
Go on.
The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh.
The wicked, through the pride of his countenance. You see me? Going back to Obadiah 1 and 3. You see, people say the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. So the pride of the so-called white man mind deceive him, because the word heart basically go back to the Hebrew word love, which basically means mind. So then pride deceive them, because they in power now, and you see, they reach so far right now in technology. You see, them so advanced the technology right now, things that them basically can do. You see, all these things deceive them. Go on.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is not in all his thoughts.
Hey, so-called white man, you see me, they don't want to know the ways of the Heavenly Father. You see me, in Psalms 50 and 16 and down. Scripture say, he basically calls the word of the Heavenly Father. You see me, behind him. Because he don't want to know the ways of the Heavenly Father. Scripture say, though fear have been shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. So then the so-called white man basically do good and follow the ways of the Heavenly Father. That's the reason why they oppose everything we read in the scriptures. It's simply the opposite of everything we read in the scriptures. You see, go on, brother. Yeah, man.
His ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. And who are the number one enemy for Esau Edom? You see me, Jacob. You see me, we shall use so-called Negroes today, Latinos and Native American Indian. You see me, we are the number one enemy. We are the one of them basically want to get rid of all together. You see me, especially the banking lead, the head for Esau.
He had said in his heart,
he has said in his heart, in his mind, go on.
I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity.
Go on.
His mouth is full of cursing and deceit
and fraud. That's a so-called white man. That's what they believe, you know, fraud. Go on.
Under his tongue is mischief and vanity.
Go on.
He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
That's what the scripture says. He sitteth, you know, in lurking places of the villages. Go on.
In the secret places.
In secret places. So them do them thing in secret. That's why the so-called white man set them trap secretly. You see, like for example, now this whole IMF deal. You see, where Michael Manley basically go basically sign this IMF deal and bring Jamaica in that is debt where they basically in right now, because it was a setup still. You see, because them set it that Michael Manley have to come basically borrow money. Because Michael Manley say, you see me, they basically walk through the herd, you see me, on them feet, then they basically go on the knee. So it's so-called white man say that Michael Manley have basically come borrow money. You see me, and that's how them basically do them thing. Set them trap. You see, and that's how they do all the country across the world. You see me, if you don't go for them with them destroy you. Go on, brother.
In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent.
Go on.
His eyes are privily set against the poor.
People say his eyes are privily set against the poor. You see me? So-called white man mind is privately set against the poor. You see me? Talking about you so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native American Indian. You see me? We are the poor of the earth. People say they're going to be the head and we are going to be the tail. Go on.
He lieth in wait secretly.
He lieth in wait secretly. Go on.
As a lion in his den.
Go on.
He lieth in wait to catch the poor.
He to catch the poor. And he set him trap them. Go on.
He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net.
Gone. So that's how they do them thing, you know, set them trap privately. See me, so them do them thing and have certain man where they put up as a front like puppet them like Andrew Holness, you see me, Donald Trump and all these leaders across the world. You see, them are the one to basically control all these leaders. So them use them to basically bring forth them agenda while they basically behind the scene. That's how the elite them do them thing. So they might want to push this right now for basically this agenda 2030, because you see me going back to the agenda 2030, all these things, you see me a part of agenda 2030. Go on.
Alright, so this is an article entitled "The World Bank, IMF guilty of promoting land grab, increase inequality."
Well, this is how the article says it. World Bank, IMF. What?
Alright, so it's an annual meeting in Bali this week. It's just a sham to cover up their criminal negligence of the people's interests, say peasants. Alright, so the 7th of October in Bali, at a meeting in La Via, right, Campesina, right, facilitated by Serikat Petina, right, Indonesia, SPI in Bali, peasant organization from Asia, Africa, America and Europe have anonymously held World Bank and IMF responsible for facilitating large-scale land grab.
Land grab.
Right.
You see me, and Jamaica basically been selling out, you see me, all the assets, they were basically more. You see me, all basically the collaterals where they basically have been in possession. You see, because what them say them are going to divest the water. You see, me them are privatize the whole water system we have out in Jamaica. You see, me have an article come out and say like have a lot of more things basically have service. A lot more things for basically divest out in Jamaica. You see, because you have basically do these things to basically try to sustain the IMF debt. You see me, so they can't pay back their money. You see, they tell them basically have to give up certain things where they have in their possession. Eh?
Let's read that again. So it's in Bali, peasants organization from Asia, right, Africa, America, and Europe have unanimously.
Concern Jamaica alone. You see me straight across the world. What?
Unanimously held World Bank and IMF responsible for facilitating large-scale land grab, deforestation, and ocean grabbing.
Ocean grabbing. See, and they have basically fishing sanctuary where they basically are coming with right now. You see me? So if the rivers that we have now, them basically go privatize it also.
That's right.
You see, because I go back to what? Agenda 2030. You see me? Part of the goal. Agenda 2030.
That's right. Deforestation and ocean grabbing around the world, which has led to inequality, poverty, and global hunger. Right? Presidents point to several decades of neoliberal push to the World Bank and IMF, privatization and deregulation in developing countries as among the major factor that has led to an increase of cost of living for peasants' countries.
This is Nehemiah 5:1. And there was a great cry of the people and of their wives against their brethren, the Jews. For there were that said, we, our sons and our daughters are many. Therefore we take up corn for them, that we may eat and live. Some also there were that said, we have mortgaged our lands, vineyards, and houses, that we may buy corn.
And that's what right now to Jamaica. You see, because now little thing away. You see, the government owner having an possession right now, they have to sell it out. You see, that's what takes place right now, because as I said earlier on, instead they're going to divest the whole water commission. You see, privatize it. You see, give it to sell it to a private owner. You see, you see, have a lot more things to basically divest. You see me? So what really happen now? They must everything what them have in their possession, they must basically privatize it. You see me? And guess what got left? Guess what got left? You see me? Collaterals. See me? Humans. So we are basically working in order to sustain the debt, because that's what we have to push to right now.
Right.
You see, because we have a few little things left. You see?
A lot of the money we make off of these infrastructure, they're not going to stay in the country. A lot of overseas companies are coming, and even the same IMF companies were in line with them. They come and buy back all of them, take all of them resources. A lot of the money we spot, I make it now come back in the country to go out. You know what I mean? So that is good for the economy either.
Right. Thank you, brother. Right.
There were also that said, we have borrowed money for the king's tribute.
Like what they borrow right now from who? IMF. You see me? The money when they borrow from IMF. You see me? And look how much $1 trillion. You see me? The debt is still climbing. So we can't ever pay off the so-called white man. You see what I say? The borrower is a servant to the lender. What?
And that upon our lands and vineyards. Yet now our flesh is as the flesh of our brethren, our children as their children, and lo, we bring into bondage our sons and our daughters.
Bring into what? Bondage our sons and daughters. You see me? Osha simply say, be able to basically borrow must say 600,000, 600,000,
yeah.
600,000. See, so we can never pay off his debt. You see, so hey, the only hope is we have is Howard Bashim Yao Shai. There's no other hope in this society, because you see, you have majority of people now they look for prosperity. You see me in this time to living in. And guess what? A lot of promise of prosperity on this side. This is not our kingdom, this is so-called white man kingdom. You see me? So there's not going to be no prosperity like what basically how people believe. You see, this is what them basically do now. A push. You see, basically take over everything. We should them own everything already, because as we say, Jamaica belong to the Queen of England.
British,
you see? What?
To be servants, and some of our daughters are brought unto bondage already.
Gone.
Neither is it in our power to redeem them.
Gone, because we don't have the power. Scripture said there shall be no might in thine hand. You see, we don't have the power. Right now, as we said earlier on, we don't have the military. So basically, say, you are going, we don't have a fear way. Like our certain country was so. I say right now, we don't follow America way. Like for example, Iran now. So they're not afraid of America. You see, we hit America. If America try not, then we hit America in the head. So we're not in the military, we're not in the bucketive. Come on, brother, finish.
For other men have our lands and vineyards.
This is what happened right now. Other men, so-called white man, are coming in and take over. You see, the COCKPIT country, and guess what? Aren't you just can't do nothing about it? If you just follow order.
They're already at the back side.
Gone.
Russia.
Gone.
By Russia.
Gone. Right? Lamentation.
Alright, this is Lamentation 5 and 1.
1.
Remember, O Lord, what is come upon us.
Gone.
Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers. Right now, so-called Jews have our land right now. You see me, in their possession. You see me, keep on the biggest gay parade in the whole land right now. You see me, our people over here, so. You see me, I look for handout. You see me, find the so-called white man. You see, gone?
Our houses to aliens.
What?
We are orphans and fatherless.
What?
Our mothers are widows, are as widows. We have drunken our water for money.
We're drunken our water for money, and now, you see me, our government out here plan for divest or privatize our water commission. You see me, saying what's going to happen when private owner basically own a water commission. You see me, you can't own a 3 grand again for a water bill. You see me, and a 2 grand. You have to pay up your money, or it's like if the water cut off. See, because that's the way to push to, because people look for better and see a worse thing and get worse. There's no better coming for the society or our people on this side. You see, as I said earlier. Go on.
Our wood is sold unto us.
Go on.
Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest.
We labor and have no rest. You see, because you have people who have to work 7 days a week, some work 6. You see me, the woman, not a woman in our nation, they have to work 6 days a week. And when them go on Sunday, them basically have to do certain things with them. Do during the week, they do it. And at night, them press clothes to send back the spin to go to school. So she must say, we labor and we don't have no rest. So this is not our rest. People might got 2 and 10 say, arise and depart, because this is not your rest. Because it is polluted and it will destroy even with a sword destruction. Right?
We have given the hands to the Egyptians and to the Assyrians.
The Egyptians and the Assyrians. You see, that another basically a term for America. You see, because America known as what? Spiritually Egypt. And it's a modern day Assyrian. So if I say we give our hands to what? The Egyptian and the Assyrian, which are basically represent you see, the so-called white man now. You see, go on.
To be satisfied with bread.
Go on.
Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities.
Go on.
Servants have ruled over us.
That's what the scripture says. Servants have ruled over us. Who are the servants that rule over us right now? Give me Ecclesiastes, brother, 10 and 5.
Ecclesiastes 10 verse 5
what?
Says, there's an evil which I have seen under the sun.
That's what the scripture says. There's an evil which I have seen under the sun. The last time we check, we are under the sun. We don't over the sun. Go on.
As an error which proceeded from the ruler.
Is that error which proceeded from the ruler? Go on, brother.
Folly is set in great dignity.
That's what the scripture says. Folly is set in great dignity. Go on.
And the rich sit in low place.
And the rich sit in low place. You see me? Who are the ones that sit in low place? We are the ones that sit in low place. Go back to the curse that the Heavenly Father put upon us. Deuteronomy 28 and 43. You see me? They shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. They shall lend to thee, you see, but thou shalt not lend to them. You see me? So we are at the bottom because we are the poor of the earth right now. You see me? All the nation over us right now. What?
Says, I have seen servants upon horses.
That's what the scripture says. Last sentence of Sira. That's what the scripture says. I have seen servants upon horses. And what is servants upon horses? So-called white man. You see me? And horses represent what? Power. So them are the one that power right now. You see, go on.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
And princes walking as servants upon the earth. And we are the princes. You see what the word Israel mean? Yashar Allah. He Prince of Israel. So we are Prince of Israel, a Prince of the power. You see it? We are the one who basically walk upon the earth right now. And they move for us. Because I go back to the curse of the Heavenly Father. You see me? Ultimately basically fulfilled by prophecy. See, because scripture now, 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. You see me? What shall be the part of the Sunday of the time? You see me? Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So our kingdom is next because Allah put us back in our rightful place. After, you see me, this coming destruction. It's nuclear destruction. What? Finish?
Continuing the article, Bounty Killer stated that any government sell out the cockpit shall never win again in this country, in Jamaica. Right? I am not JLP nor PNP, I'm a true Jamaican.
So I'm a true Jamaican. Lord, not the Jamaican, Lord, the chosen people. You see me? And not only the chosen people, but the elect are the chosen people. You see it? And that basically if you know in this time to live in it. Scripture says it's high time to awake out of sleep because now is our salvation nearer than when you believe you.
What? So the issue of mining in the cockpit country has been a sore point for many stakeholders, including environmentalists and community members who have objected to the area being open to bauxite mining, despite assurance from the government that no mining will take place.
So, without, I just said earlier on, without all people basically want that to happen, yes or no, guess what, them can't stop it as we are saying. Not even Andrew Wallace. You see, because as we are saying, go back to the so-called white man. You see me and the policies. You see, when basically back then we have Michael Manley sign. You see, so them are going to basically do them feel like though. And nobody can stop them. You see me, but Yahweh, Barshim Yahushai. I will live in a time when Yahweh, Barshim Yahushai go basically, you see, put an end to all this madness. What?
So a few entertainers including Queen Africa and Spragga Benz have been using their social media platform to influence others to join the fight for the representation of Jamaica back in the country.
So them join together, you see me, Queen Africa, Spragga Benz, Bounty Killer. So them basically, you know, come a protest against this whole cockpit country and mining. You see, well guess what? Hey, so-called white man, you see me, never talk and get us into slavery. You do that by force, by the sword. You see me, and guess what? We can't basically take up the weapon and fight against so-called white man because, you see me, so-called white man discharged because we don't have the power. You see, they want to own all the resources and this, but we are waiting for your how Barshim and Shai to give us that power. You see, give me Psalms, brother. You see it? Psalms 44 and 5. You see, so no matter what the artists want to say, you see, they can't stop what the so-called white man basically do. They banking the leads. Go on.
So Psalm 44 verse 5 says, through thee will we push down our enemies.
Through who will we push down our enemy? Through the Lord Yahweh, Barshim Yahushai. You see me? Yahweh the Father, Yahweh Shai the Son, through them are the Heavenly Father and the Son in the Hebrew. Through thee will we push down our enemies. So I say, wait thee upon me until the day when I rise up to the prayer. For my determination is to basically get all the nation. So we wait patiently upon the Lord. You see, because hey, so-called white man, you can't talk to so-called white man and so-called white man listen to you. So-called white man don't see us nothing. You see? What?
Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us.
Through thy name we will tread on them that rise up against us. What?
For I will not trust in my bow.
I will not trust in my bow. Because we don't basically take up the weapon to fight against so-called white man. You see, because we're going to basically destroy us. You see? So we don't trust on a weapon. You see? No carnal weapon. What?
Neither shall my sword save me.
Neither shall my sword save me. What?
But thou hast saved us from our enemies.
Done.
And hast put them to shame that hated us.
Done. So Lord, I put them to shame that hate us. And who our number one enemy? Esau, Edom. You see? So we live at the time now when the Lord basically going to judge them. You see? The time period we live there right now when they are going to be judged for all the wickedness. You see?
In Yahweh, Barshim Yahushai, we boast all day long and praise thy name forever. Selah.
So with that, I say all praises to Yahweh, Bar Shem Yahushai, Bar Shem Kodash, the blood and the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there push his truth. Continue to push his truth because pretty soon we're going to leave this wicked society. Shalom.